So why are these Naruto and Sasuke guys fighting all the time? Well, although the two do have some personal history, turns out it's a family thing. There's a whole boatload of spiritual lineage mumbo-jumbo that makes their battle inevitable because their ancestors fought. I know that sounds confusing, but don't sweat it. We're gonna sort everything out as we run through Naruto and Sasuke's family tree. Let's go. Just so you know, there's gonna be spoilers. I'm going into detail on all of these characters, and you know, they're pretty important. Okay, now I'm gonna get into the details like I'm Ancestry.com. At the very top of this family tree, we've got...
Did you say twee?
Twee? God damn, I said the twee. At the very top of this family tree, we've got Kaguya Otsutsuki. Believe it or not, she's related to both Naruto and Sasuke. Although I mostly know her as the surprise final boss at the end of Naruto, she's so much more. 1,000 years before her fight against Naruto and Sasuke, Kaguya came to Earth on a mission to find the God Tree and retrieve its fruit for her clan. Shortly after arriving, Kaguya got pregnant. I'll leave it to you to play Mori Povich and guess who the father is. Was it a local emperor named Tenji, or her fellow celestial being, Ishiki Otsutsuki? The anime, the manga, and even the Boruto manga all have different answers. Eventually, she successfully uncovers the God Tree fruit, but instead of taking it back to her people, Kaguya takes a little nibble out of it. That nibble imbues her with chakra and the Rinne Sharingan, a powerful ocular jutsu that can do just about anything. Kaguya uses her power to bring peace to planet Earth, ending all wars. She places humanity under the infinite Tsukuyomi Genjutsu, keeping them from doing further harm. She frees only enough humans to procreate, get yours girl, and continue the human race. Kaguya gives birth to 2 children, Hamura and Hagoromo Otsutsuki. She imbues her kids with chakra, creating 2 more jutsu users. Hamura and Hagoromo also have access to the Byakugan and Rinnegan ocular jutsu, respectively. Kaguya combines with the God Tree to form the 10 Tails in a quest for more power, but that's not enough. She wants to eat her sons so she can reclaim their power too. The brothers defeat Mom, but not before she releases Black Zetsue onto the world. They seal 10 Tails in Hagoromo, creating the first Jinchuriki. Kaguya's body and the 10 Tails husk are shaped into a massive sphere, which becomes the moon. For everyone else, saving the planet and making the moon would be career-ending achievements, but not for Kaguya's boys. Hamura Otsutsuki goes on to meet a nice human gal, and they have a kid that inherits his Byakugan. That kid would then go on to have another kid, and you know, so on. And that's the lineage of the Hyuga clan, including Neji and Hinata. As much as I'd love to get into their whole history, I've got to stay focused on Naruto and Sasuke for now. After living on Earth for a while, Hamura decides to spend some time on the moon to, you know, ensure his mother remains sealed. She's there, in the moon, in the sky, just waiting. Meanwhile, Hamura's brother Hagoromo Otsutsuki goes on to enlighten humanity. After his mother's defeat, Hagoromo travels the land doing good deeds, awakening chakra nodes in humans, and teaching them various techniques and mantras. And so, the way of the ninja is born as a religion known as Ninshu. Hagoromo became known as the Sage of 6 Paths. Later in life, Hagoromo separates the 10 Tails into 9 distinct beasts. That's impressive and all, but as far as Naruto and Sasuke are concerned, Hagoromo's greatest achievements are his 2 sons, Indra and Asura. Indra, Hagoromo's firstborn, is a freaking prodigy. First, he officially invents ninjutsu before he even turns 10. Man, I feel like a failure right now. He also inherits most of his father's abilities and combat prowess. This includes the Sharingan, which again, he's able to use expertly. Indra's only flaw is that he's kind of an asshole. Despite all his talent, Indra lacks compassion and treats most people like tools to fuel his own goals. Black Zetsu notices Indra's lack of compassion and has, you know, private chats with him to achieve his own goals. He's successful at 10, is an asshole. Yep, that's a content creator, right? Hagoromo's second child, Asura, is his brother's complete opposite. He lacks his father's distinct ocular abilities and really any of his combat ability. I mean, sure, okay, he's strong enough, but it's nothing to write home about. But despite his lack of power, Asura has a kind-hearted nature that just draws people in, a perfect quality for a leader to have. As his life goes on, Hagoromo has to choose between Indra and Asura for his successor. Whoever he picks will inherit all his power and continue to pursue his goals of world peace. Instead of choosing Indra like literally everyone expected, Hagoromo chooses his far more kind-hearted son, Asura. Even Asura thinks that Indra should should receive his father's power, but that only further convinces Hagoromo that Asura is the one who's truly worthy. After being endowed with his father's strength, Asura is now pretty tough. Black Setsu fans Indra's flames of jealousy enticing him to try overtaking his brother. Indra tries to best Asura, but he just can't. Even though Indra was always the stronger one, now he's no match for Asura's newfound Sage of the Six Paths power. Frustrated by his defeat, Indra vows to take out his younger brother and destroy the whole Ninshu religion. Family, am I right? Eventually, Indra starts a family, founding what would become the Uchiha clan. Asura starts his own family too. He has a wife named Kana and 3 children forming the lineage of the Senju and Uzumaki clans. During Hagoromo's final days, both of his sons separately come to visit him. Indra promises that even if he can't decimate Ninshu in this life, he'll reincarnate and destroy it when nobody's looking. When Hagoromo later tells Asura about his brother's vow, Asura stubbornly replies that he too will reincarnate to stop Indra. These reincarnations continue to happen again and again, and war rages on between Indra and Asura until they reincarnate into one pair, Madara Uchiha and Hashirama Senju. These two seemingly make amends and found the village of Konoha. Hashirama settles down and marries Mito Uzumaki, and all is well for a time. Konoha endures, providing a home for Indra and Asura's descendants, the Uchiha, Uzumaki, and Senju clans. Naruto's parents were Kushina Uzumaki and Minato Namikaze. As you can tell from her name, Kushina is a member of the Uzumaki clan. Like Naruto, she has had lofty goals as far back as her academy days. She wants to become the first female Hokage. Kushina also has special chakra, making her a very valuable asset to the Uzumaki clan and a perfect Jinchuriki for the nine-tailed beast. She inherits the beast from Mito Uzumaki. Growing up, Kushina always felt super insecure. First of all, she hated her red hair, a trademark of the Uzumaki clan. The red made her stand out from her peers, and she stood out enough already after moving from the Uzumaki village to Konoha. Not to mention she had a nine-tailed beast in her belly. We all saw what that did to Naruto. It's not good. When Kushina's around 12, a group of ninja from the Hidden Cloud village kidnap her. But along the way, she litters her kidnapper's trail with her striking red hairs, giving any observant ninja a path right to her. Still, even the most seasoned shinobi have trouble locating Kushina, except for one, Minato Namikaze. After Minato rescues her, Kushina begins to fall for him and really starts to appreciate her own red hair. Like his future wife, Minato also yearned to one day be Hokage, hoping to earn the villagers' respect. Some labeled him a once-in-a-generation prodigy, but he didn't come into his own until he reached Genin rank and joined Jiraiya's squad. Jiraiya was impressed by Minato's aptitude for combat and decided to take him on as his personal apprentice. The two forged an unbreakable bond. Minato went on to learn many of Jiraiya's signature techniques, including making a pact with Mount Myoboku, the Toad Sage Mountain. Jiraiya believed that Minato could be the child of prophecy, a student of Jiraiya's that the great Toad Sage predicted would bring about peace. Both Minato and Kushina fought in the Third Great Shinobi War. Kushina made a name for herself by using her clan's unique jutsu and the nine-tailed fox to dominate the battlefield. Minato also gained impressive skills over the years, like the Rasengan and the Flying Raijin teleportation jutsu. Minato's incredible speed earned him the nickname Yellow Flash, and he went on to lead a squad of all-star Genin featuring Kakashi Hatake, Obito Uchiha, and Rin Nohara. Kakashi was his star pupil. In this house, we stand Kakashi. Sasuke's father, Fugaku Uchiha, was another star of the Third Great Shinobi War. Fugaku was a prolific shinobi, known for leading the Uchiha and captaining the Konoha military police force. He was skilled with his Sharingan and had a natural knack for ninjutsu. He also perfected the Uchiha's fireball jutsu. So yeah, he was a certifiable genius, much like his two sons. During the Third War, he even earned the moniker of Wicked Eye Fugaku. Fugaku's achievements even rivaled Minato's, so his subordinates were disappointed when he didn't gain the same post-war glory. He did leave the war with one thing, a Mangekyo Sharingan, but he kept that under wraps. He believed ocular jutsu would be strong enough to control the nine-tailed fox if it ever came to it. As the Third War concluded, many in the Uchiha clan advocated for Fugaku to be installed as the fourth Hokage, but that position ultimately went to Minato. Fugaku's clansmen saw this as a slight. They felt that the village looked down on the Uchiha people. Things were already tense between Konoha and the Uchiha, but this just added fuel to the fire. Eventually, this tension escalated into a failed coup d'etat led by Fugaku. At some point after the Third War, Fugaku married Mikoto Uchiha. We don't know the specifics, but we do know that Mikoto was a strong kunai kunoichi in her own right, rising to the rank of jonin. She was close friends with Kushina Uzumaki, and they bonded over raising their children. Mikoto already had one baby of her own, Itachi Uchiha. From the day Itachi was born, Fugaku groomed him to one day lead the Uchiha clan. At age 4, Fugaku took Itachi on a little field trip to learn about the horrors of war.
Hey son, do you want to learn about the horrors of war?
Come watch these corpses with me, yes.
The trip made an impression on Itachi, cementing him as a lifelong pacifist with the goal of ending all war, by any means necessary. From this point on, Itachi trained non-stop with his goal in mind. The following year was big for him. His favorite baby brother, Sasuke Uchiha, was born. But more importantly, the nine-tailed fox attacked Konoha. During the attack, Naruto Uzumaki was born to Kushina and Minato. Kushina and Minato died shortly after Naruto's birth, sealing their chakra into Naruto so he could meet them as ninja force ghosts later in life. And Naruto was also imbued with the nine-tailed fox's chakra. Itachi believed that the nine-tails attack was the work of the Uchiha clan, a full-on rebellion against Konoha. Other villagers thought so too, so the Uchiha clan made themselves scarce and moved to the outskirts of the village to avoid any trouble. A year later, at age 6, Itachi entered the academy and graduated by the time he turned 7. Fugaku noticed his son's rising status, so he invited him to attend secret Uchiha meetings held in Naka Shrine. Itachi rose through the ranks, eventually joining Konoha's covert ops team, Anbu. Fugaku tapped his young son to work as a double agent, spying on Konoha's inner workings for the Uchiha. But instead, Itachi spied on the Uchiha and relayed all his information back to Konoha's leadership. By age 12, Itachi was on the outs with his clan. They could tell he's not on their team. So Fugaku placed his bets on the younger brother and swaps in Sasuke as the new future leader of the Uchiha. Not long after, Itachi is ordered to slaughter his own clan. He does so, but spares Sasuke's life. Sure, it could be interpreted as an act of mercy, or Itachi could have kept Sasuke alive so he'd know who it was that slaughtered the Uchiha. Sasuke carries that weight with him for most of the Naruto series proper, determined to kill Itachi and avenge his family. So you already know that Naruto and Sasuke go on a whole gigantic adventure, so we don't have to detail it here. Just go check out our Naruto timeline if you are curious. Once humanity is, I guess, saved, things calm down, and Naruto and Sasuke start their own families. As we all know, Naruto becomes Hokage and settles down with Hinata best girl Hyuga. The pair are like kind of distant cousins to some degree, given their shared ancestry, but we're just gonna...
It's far enough.
It's far enough. What matters to this family tree are their two children, Boruto Uzumaki and Himawari Uzumaki. Both of them become shinobi. Boruto is basically just a stronger, faster version of his father in a smaller body. So small. Himawari, on the other hand, looks identical to her mother, but with Naruto's big blue eyes. She's got a kind, cheerful demeanor, just like Hinata, but she's still got a touch of Kushina's temper. Sasuke has also settled down, tying the knot with Sakura Haruno and having a daughter, Sarada Uchiha. I still don't know how to feel about that marriage. I have thoughts. Sarada has her mother's intelligence with a dash of her father's superhuman strength. Even though Boruto and Sarada can't stand their own parents, they totally admire each other's. These two are off having their own adventures in Boruto, so go watch that if you want to see more. If you want to help us keep making videos like this one, we've got some new merch. The fabric is softer, the quality is nicer. All around it's like a cozy, velvety ice cream in a shirt. That makes no sense, but go with it.
I don't know what the hell you're talking about now. Just tell.
Textures. Click the link in the description to check it out. And make sure you subscribe to Get in the Robot for more videos like this one. We are your anime explainer, and I'm Crystal Marie. Thanks for watching.